Hi there, my name's Tom, and this is me opening up to you all with my experience with anxiety. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, like as well, and follow on with my life. I really thought this was going to be easy to talk about this and to open up about my feelings, and it should be easy. It should be easy just to open up and talk to you all about my feelings and how I feel. But this is way out of my comfort zone, and something that I felt I needed to do. I wanted to make it easier for others who can relate to the way that I'm feeling, and hopefully it can make it easier for you guys to come forward and talk about how you feel and your feelings. I don't want you all to think that this is just a video where he's trying to get attention or he's just going to ramble on. I understand that there's much more pressing things going on in the world right now, but I just felt that I've needed just to say something on my experience with anxiety, and it's something that I just need to say, and I can't keep it bottled up. That's why I'm doing this video, because hopefully it can help you. And I understand if you don't want to continue watching. I totally understand that. Please don't feel that you have to continue watching. As you've probably noticed, I haven't been around in the past 6 months. I noticed that I was experiencing high levels of anxiety and panic attacks, and I know that relates to a lot of people around the world, and I just felt like it's something that I needed to talk about to you all. The reason I haven't been around for 6 months, like I say, anxiety, it would cause me to curl up inside and not want to do anything. It would stop me from this right now, sitting down and making a vlog and doing my hobby, my passion to make videos for you all. I feel like what I was producing or what I was going to produce for you wasn't ever good enough, and I was always worried about what you would think, what comments I was going to get, and anxiety stopped me from making videos. I have an extremely long list of videos that I've wanted to do the past 6 months, but anxiety would stop me from doing that. It also meant at a time that I had lost all interest in my passion of Disney. Like, I'd have days where my passion, my hobby, my love didn't matter and wasn't important, and that was upsetting and really sad. Now things are starting to be relaxed, going out with friends and meeting up with friends, and it's stopping me from doing those sorts of things. And it's only recently that I've experienced heightened levels of anxiety and panic attacks, and I just felt that I wanted to pull my camera out again and to try and learn and better understand what I'm going through and why I'm going through it. And that is why this video exists right now. The first thing that I had to do was to try and figure out why I was having these attacks. And it's often something that isn't visible from the outside. It's often something that is on the inside, and it eats away at you from inside. And you might look fine from the outside, you put on a face, you put on a front, but on the inside all you want to do is just curl up and cry but you can't cry. It doesn't come out. And you just want to forget about the world and forget about everything. And I guess the only way that I can explain it is by talking to you and filming this. Sometimes it hits me from nowhere. I just need a few minutes just to take a breather, relax myself, recompose myself, and breathe. I mean, like this. Sometimes there's no way to explain it, or no reason to have. They just happen, they just come on.
So I just started editing my computer, and just out of nowhere I just start feeling really like anxious, panicky for no reason. And that's how it comes on. It comes on like that. It comes on that out of nowhere. You just start feeling panicky. It's the word I can only describe it as. But it's for like no reason, just no reason whatsoever. Sometimes I'm only editing, I'm only on the computer, and it's just how it comes on, I suppose, sometimes.
Sometimes I go quiet on people, and when I'm around people and I don't want to talk to people, it's nothing they've done, it's nothing that you've specifically done or said or hurt me in any way. It's because I'm having an anxiety attack. Sometimes it looks as though I'm completely normal and nothing's happening at all. Sometimes I look perfectly okay, and that majority of the time that is how I am. I put a mask on and I just get on with the things that I have to do, because that's how people expect me to be, happy all the time. A way that I like to cope with it is that it hit me, and I just like to put some music on and listen to the music and really listen to the lyrics and try and understand what that song is telling me. And I write. I put my music on and I write. Journal. Like this. The only kind of way that I can describe it for myself is like you're always on edge and waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for some kind of bad news or for something bad to happen. I tend to get that sick to the pit of my stomach feeling. Like I get an overwhelming urge to cry. And you feel it, it's sort of in here, and you can't cry. Nothing comes out. I mean, I'm an emotional guy. I cried at Toy Story 3, for God's sake. Anxiety, it's a complete mind fuck at times. And it plays with your head. And sometimes I just don't understand why it plays with my head. Anxiety is something that I've struggled with for the past 10 years on and off, right back to when I was at university. To begin with, I felt totally out of my depth at university. The workload would always pile up, and I was always on time with my work and my studies, but in my head I would always think that what I was producing again was never good enough, and that I was a failure at what I was doing, and that would cause me a lot of worry and panic and like I say, anxiety, because I wanted to be the best that I could be, but in my head something was always telling me that you're not going to be that good. And I felt like I would always let everybody down with the work that I would do. I kind of always felt like I was never worthy of anyone's time or attention. I guess during my time with my ex, that I'd found a way to escape that anxiety. I was in what I thought was a happy and healthy relationship until last March, when I was cheated on by the person that I loved. And slowly since then, everything has gotten worse and anxiety has become more frequent again. And I think as well that having to go through such an intense breakup like I had, finding out that I was cheated on, and since then finding out that other things have gone on in that past 4.5 years that I was with that person, it just makes you feel like total crap. Since last March 2019, I guess I've kind of just lost my way a bit. She still to this day remains a constant thorn in my side, and I constantly think, what have I got to do to break free of that person? And again, it screws with my head, it screws with my anxiety. And what with COVID rearing its head this year in 2020, anxiety has really made me feel like a prisoner in my own head. I guess it's something that I'm learning about day by day, and trying to understand and not turning a blind eye to it and talking about it more. I need to understand why it's happening to me and why I'm getting it, and trying to understand what may help me and make me feel less anxious about life and certain things. Recently it has been happening a lot more, and it is scary not knowing what to do or how to cope with it and where to go and to take 5 and be peaceful. If you are watching this and can match up any of your experiences with the things that I'm saying, please know that there is always a way to relax yourself and to be more at peace with yourself and anxiety. I mean, for example, in the past week, I've been listening to music before bed, focusing my mind, winding down. If I've just been at home this week and I feel myself getting worked up, sometimes for no apparent reason, I just take myself outside for 5-10 minutes, grab a drink, take in some fresh air, and just listen to the sounds that are outside. That's helped me wind down recently. Another thing that I've been getting back to doing as well, and is a massive help, is getting back to the gym and getting back and spending that hour doing something where you just forget about everything. You go there, you run, you lift some weights, you pull some rope, whatever you do at the gym. It really does switch off. It really does help you relax. You feel like you've come out achieving something. And I mean, that's what I've been doing. One of the biggest pieces of advice that I've taken away recently is from James Corden, and on his Late Late Show back a few months ago, when everyone fell silent, the world stopped and breathed for a minute, and he admitted that he was struggling with heightened spikes of anxiety. He said that it's okay to not feel okay. You know, these feelings of uncertainty and anxiety, it's okay not to be okay. You know, it's okay to have these feelings in these uncertain times.
And the truth is, what I've realised is it's okay right now. It's all right to feel a bit sad. It's okay to feel anxious. And the best thing we can all do is kind of try and breathe through that and try and put our minds in a positive place and think, what can I do to help someone else who might be feeling like this?
But to feel a little lighter and to feel at ease with yourself a bit, it is important to talk to someone, let it all out, whether that someone is a family member, you know, a friend, a work colleague, somebody you're not close with but you feel comfortable with, somebody you've met on this platform on YouTube. Talk to someone and let it out. And it's baby steps, but those baby steps of talking will make you grow stronger day by day. I'm no doctor, I'm no psychiatrist, but I am human, just like you. And I mean, that's where we relate. And always remember that if you know someone that is suffering with anxiety or panic attacks, just let them know it will be okay. Whilst it's okay not to be okay, it is important to celebrate those small wins in life. Set a daily goal. Set yourself a daily challenge. For example, say 5 positive things to 5 people throughout the day. And when you have, celebrate that small success. Whether you're at work, your boss praises you up for something you've done, celebrate that small success. And then slowly, over time, those small wins will turn into big wins. The only way that I can end this is by saying that there is no quick fix. But anxiety shows that you have feelings and that you care about those feelings that are in your head. Just understand your anxiety and talk about it. Don't keep it bottled up. That's the worst thing that you can do. Talk about it. It's okay to not be okay, but it will be okay. That's everything from this video, from me to you. I've put myself out there on this. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Share the video. If you feel that someone could benefit from seeing this, share it with them. Leave a comment down below. Drop me a message on Instagram, reach out to me. If you want to talk about anything, anxiety, the world, drop me a DM. If you have any tips for anyone else, leave them below. Pop them in the comment box and we can talk about this. If you've got this far in this video, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Press that red subscribe button down below and I promise I'll try my best to get back on it and to pick up this camera again and to post some more content for you all. I love you all so much. Remember to go the distance, stay strong. Don't run from your past, learn from it. I love you all. Take care.